Hi, good afternoon. I am Mark Gil C. Abeun. Today I'm going to discuss on how I lay out my e-commerce website. But before that, let us first define the word e-commerce. E-commerce or electronic commerce is the activity of electronically buying or selling of products on online services or over the internet. Over the past few months, we've seen the disruption to industries and verticals across the globe as a result of COVID-19. While some industries have been hit hard, others have witnessed growth and new opportunities through online shopping and e-commerce. Impact on e-commerce. This crisis has proven that merchants cannot afford to ignore digital any longer. Whether by choice or necessity, we're all relying on e-commerce stores more than we ever have. E-commerce tools. With new waves of customers searching for products online, your e-commerce store needs to entice, delight and satisfy customers at every step of the purchasing journey if it's going to compete. To do so, you need a comprehensive suite of e-commerce tools in your back pocket to proactively address each of your customers' pain points. If your site lacks intuition and leaves customers frustrated as they slowly flip between pages trying to find what they need, there's only one place they'll be headed: the close button, and then to a rival competitor. In dealing with a different type of customer, here's what they want and expect. First, simplicity. A customer with limited online experience is used to going to their favorite physical store, where they know where to go, what to look for and how to pay. They know the whole process like the back of their hand. But what about when they arrive at your e-commerce store for the first time? The experience of this customer needs to be taken into account. Maybe they need more interaction, messaging and/or guidance. They certainly want intuitive navigation and search so that they can get to where they want to go as quickly as possible, without confusion. Second, trust. COVID-19 has led to an increase in hacking and data breach cases which are being reported on a daily basis. And it's in this environment that people will be coming to your online store for the first time. Those who are less digitally savvy will be particularly apprehensive or suspicious when purchasing online. As a result, you need methods to build trust from the get-go. Think user-generated reviews, endorsements, testimonials and instant customer service. Third, information. Buying a new home appliance without ever seeing it in person can be a daunting prospect for a proportion of shoppers. That's why product information on your site is more important than ever. This is more than just simple product descriptions and specifications, though. You need to think about how you can replicate the in-store experience on a screen, be it through interactive photos, video reviews, how-to guides and more. Fourth, and last, speed. In a physical store, think how long it takes you to tap your credit card on a card reader to pay 1 second, maybe 2. Shoppers expect this ease on your store too, which is why you need the payment service tools to make their journey and checkout as easy as possible. Here is the design on how I lay out my e-commerce website. Number 1. Match your design with your products. Consistency is key to making your e-commerce website work. Keeping your design coherent with what you're selling completes the overall feel and look of your site. When designing, make sure that everything from images, color schemes, to text, perfectly defines your website. For example, if your website is selling toys for children, your design should look fun and colorful. And if your website is selling gadgets, the theme of your design should look techy and modern. For example, this e-commerce website which buys and sells Star Wars toys uses a design that matches their merchandise perfectly. Number 2. Proper product showcase and descriptions. The purpose of your e-commerce site is to sell products, therefore it is only right that you should highlight your products on your website. When showcasing items, make sure that you're using high-quality images that will get the user's attention. The larger the images, the better. By showing quality pictures, your customers can see how well the product looks in real. Lack of information can make customers leave and reach to other websites. Misinformation is even worse. When you put in a wrong size or color, you risk getting a bad impression and losing valuable customers. Describe your products correctly and in detail. Unlike shopping in brick-and-mortar stores, your customers can't touch and see their items in every angle. You need to devise ways so you can give your consumers all the information they need to picture your item in their heads. This includes the type, color, size, weight, thickness, cut and fit, for clothes, and all the necessary instructions they need to know before purchasing the item. Number 3. Shipping rates. Some of the best e-commerce sites I love are those that offer low or free shipping. When shopping online, customers are always torn with the question, is this a good deal? And usually, they decide once they see the shipping rate. High shipping means, I could have just bought this item on a regular store and I wouldn't pay as much for shipping, while low shipping means that I can spend cheaper for shipping just to stay at home and wait for my item to arrive. Number 4. Shopping cart design. Too many designers don't pay attention to shopping carts, but it actually is one of the most incredibly important parts of your website. A good shopping cart can enable users to add multiple items, revise order, or remove products as easily as possible. When designing a shopping cart, make sure that you include functional product images, reviews, and a convenient search bar. Here's an example of a good shopping cart design. This shopping cart from Sephora features a simple but very intuitive design. It includes all the necessary features like the order summary, product recommendations, and a continue shopping option for those who want to add or replace items. Number 5. Guest checkout. Many e-commerce sites today require users to register and create an account first before they make a purchase. Although this is extremely helpful since it allows you to communicate, follow up, and track your customers, it isn't really something customers want to do. Customers want to make every transaction as quick and anonymous as possible. They don't want to feel forced when you ask them to register. They don't want long forms. All they want is to buy stuff from you. With guest checkouts, customers don't need to fill out pages of personal details before making the purchase. Experts believe that guest checkouts help boost conversion rates as it removes the barrier, which is the signing up/registering, so that more people can order from you. Number 6. Easy checkout process. What's the ideal checkout page? Aside from allowing transactions to be quick and anonymous, as mentioned above with the use of the guest checkout option, an e-commerce site should also make it as easy as possible for consumers to check out their items. The easier this process, the more motivation your customers will have to repeat purchase. So don't make too many pages for checkout. Try as much as possible to make it a single page process while not being too overwhelming for consumers. If you know the basics on how to make a website, designing the checkout page aren't so hard. Number 7. Payment options. I've seen lots of e-commerce sites that don't allow users to pay with PayPal or with other kinds of payment aside from Visa or MasterCard. When designing an e-commerce site, make sure that you provide lots of payment solutions so you can cater a wide range of shoppers. By considering your consumers' payment preference, you can increase their motivation to shop, thereby boosting your sales in the long run. Number 8. Contact information and support. Let your customers know that you're simply a call, text, email, and live chat away. The best way to earn loyal customers and to instill more confidence is to show how passionate you are in helping them. When they encounter a problem, make sure that there is always someone who can attend to help. If your site hides any contact information and other means of communication, customers see this as a red flag, and they're less likely to do business with you. Here's an example of an e-commerce website that provides complete contact information along with a brief history, background, community affairs, and contact services of the company. Number 9. Keep your store secure. Brick-and-mortar stores keep secure by installing cameras around their perimeters, appointing bodyguards, and necessary tools to keep customers safe while they're shopping. How to build Shopify stores. In a recent survey conducted by Poneman Research, 90% of respondents said their computers had been breached at least once over the past year. All e-commerce sites are a target for hackers, and the need to keep your store secure is becoming increasingly important. Still, the best way to make your site secure is to support SSL or secure sockets layer to encrypt information. With an SSL certificate, you can protect your customers' valuable information including address, emails, phone number, and credit cards. Number 10. Social proof. Without evidence that someone purchased successfully or liked your site, no one will ever put their confidence in you. If you're struggling for good reviews, make it so that your customers are able to review you easily. You can do this by bringing this option on the product page or right after they have successfully completed an order.